What's up, everybody? OMB. Hey, look, I appreciate y'all subscribing to the channel. Do subscribe if you're not subscribed. And hit the bell icon so you can be notified for future videos. According to CBS Sports, we got a fight coming up at the Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas on December 19th. You all know who the fight is. Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. So this article says the picture at the top of boxing's heavyweight division has become increasingly blurry, with mandatory challenges and planned fights standing in the way of a potential unification bout between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. Yeah, I know what happens when you look too far ahead. But anyway, one thing that is certain, however, is the trilogy fight between Fury and rival Deontay Wilder. According to both camps, the fight could go down at the Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas on December 19th. Now I want to address a couple things that they said on here. They said the heavyweight division has become increasingly blurry with mandatory challenges and planned fights standing in the way of a potential unification bout between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. Okay, I know that silly Dillian White got a fight coming up with Povetkin, and he's the mandatory challenger between he's the mandatory challenger for the Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury fight. So where's it blurry at? It's pretty clear to me, even though I've heard Dillian White crying about, oh, I was the mandatory challenger and I didn't get my chance, and he's ducking, this one is ducking that. Everybody ducking you. But yet, when you was offered the contract, you declined it. So we don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? But this third fight, I'm telling y'all, man, it's not going to be the same thing, man. It's too much stuff that then came out about Tyson Fury's gloves. There's too much awareness on that. You know what I'm saying? So now that the cat is out the bag, I can guarantee you his gloves going to get checked thoroughly. But the thing that got me bugged out is how they are covering this up. How they are covering up the cheat with the gloves. Now, I started looking at some old school fights. And you know what? That has been going on since the Jack Johnson days when it came to black people, y'all. And it even happened to people who I've never even heard of before. You know what I'm saying? I was like, well, damn. I mean, we already know that they've been doing this type of stuff to black people. You know what I'm saying? But golly, they still doing it and it's still going on and people still accept it. Y'all still accept that? Oh, that's right. Even the conversation about the Great White Hope has been around for a long time. With Jack Johnson, it took Jack Johnson to get old before a white person can beat him. And they got a big, huge one. I forgot his name. You know what I'm saying? It might have been Max Baer or somebody. I don't know. I forgot his name. Whoever it was. I ain't too, I'm not well schooled like that. But I did watch the fight. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, well, dang, I was more looking at the situations. You know what I'm saying? Comparing it to now. Same thing, 1915 to 2020, B. y'all go ahead. My TV right there, B. You know what I'm saying? So, and boxing is on right now. It's just I bumped into this article. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at some old school fights. I'm looking at the controversies that went on. Oh my God, it was so many of them, man, with black fighters. They've been duping black fighters for the longest time. So now that they got that Great White Hope in Tyson Fury, you think they're gonna let it go? Hell no, they're not gonna let it go. They're gonna hold on to it. No, he didn't cheat. He didn't cheat. He didn't cheat. No, he didn't. He won fair and square. Even though you can pop up 1,000 videos of other people and you will not see gloves do anything like that. I didn't look, this computer right here, did my recordings, did the same thing I did with the Tyson Fury fights. When the punch landed, I stopped it. And see, with the program that I use, you can go really slow. Granted, it's time consuming, but In order to get the information that I want, I have to do it. And it takes hours. You be up here for hours. And sometimes a couple days because it takes that much. You have to literally go frame by frame. Do y'all understand how fast the frame is? And it depends on the frame rate. They got 30 frames per second. Some 60 frames per second. So I got a whole lot of... When you looking at it, it goes like this. When I look at it, it goes like this. Really slow. So I know what I'm doing here, B. And I done looked at a bunch of fights. You know what I'm saying? Ain't seen nothing like that. Only with Tyson Fury, y'all. So, you know, I don't have to put out no... If y'all want me to put out a video proving my point, tell me in the comment section. Say, yeah, show us these other fighters that you watched and where you didn't see it go down. I'll do it. I'll put it on the video for you guys just to show you, you know. Including Sean Porter looked at you too when you said that your gloves did that type of stuff. No, it didn't. Get out of here. Man, y'all need to slow your roll. So I'm looking forward to this fight, even though it's a long ways away. At least it seemed like it because, you know, I mean, I was just 19, y'all. Still 19. You know, so I'm just a joyful person, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I know. From where I came from to where I'm at, damn real I'm gonna enjoy it now. Cause trust me, growing up on Cypress, I swear, I went to a job interview, and this is like 1989, something like that, and I answered it stupidly, but the guy asked me a question. He said, "Where do you think you'll be in the next 10 years?" I said, "Probably dead or in jail." You know what I'm saying? And about 2 years later, I was out of New York. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, y'all, you know, back to the fight. I'm looking forward to this fight, man. I want to see what's going to be done. You know what I'm saying? Who's going to do what, how meticulous they are going to be with checking these gloves and making sure this dude, Tyson Fury, is not cheating. Y'all better check everything possible. Anything, look, I don't care how little it is. Any little alteration can make a big difference. Even a little crack in the glove can make a difference, even if you don't see it. Because when you punch with the glove, that's when it opens up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, if I was in this corner, if I was in Deontay Wilder corner, I'm like, nah, man. And I don't understand it. I thought that, at least back in the days, I remember this. When fighters were getting their fist wrapped, there was somebody from the other entourage in that fighter, in the opposing fighters' locker room to make sure that they're wrapping them properly. At least that's the way I remember it. I don't know how they do it now, but I would go back to that if they're not doing it now. You know what I'm saying? OMB signing out. Peace.